Hello everybody, good morning and welcome to the United Stand. This is your latest Manchester United news and transfer news. It's good to be back and we've got loads to talk about. Big updates around our transfer budget, Timber, Nkunku, De Jong and a lot more. We'll also be talking about a brand new contract for David De Gea and how close that is. But I want to just hit a bit of breaking news straight away and say I could not give two shits about Paul Pogba. I really couldn't. I don't care about your haircut and your little smile. I couldn't care about hashtag Pogback. I couldn't give two shits if you're going to Juventus. I've got no fucking interest at all. So you can build it up and Juventus fans can get all excited and United fans can think about, oh, what if. The reality is, he's had 6 years at Man United. It didn't work out. I really am not bothered if you go to Man City, PSG, Real Madrid, Juventus. There's absolutely no part of me that thinks, oh no, Paul Pogba's leaving Manchester United. What are we going to do? Somebody save the children and the elderly. I couldn't give a toss. I really, genuinely couldn't give a toss. And, it amazes me that, is this not the problem with some of the players at Manchester United? They're more hyped off the pitch than they are on it. People are going mad. Oh, look at him disrespecting us with his smile and his hair that looks like he's going to Juventus. It's what you do on the pitch. The thing I love about Erik ten Hag is that he's a football coach. We get locked into, Lingard and Pogba on holiday together smiling and people are like, get out of my club, oh, they're going to go on, be good elsewhere. They haven't been good on the pitch. They need to answer that question themselves. If they go to Juventus and West Ham and they're happy, good luck to them. It's what Manchester United do on the pitch. I couldn't give a toss about a haircut. I couldn't give a toss about a picture. Harry Maguire's on holiday with Pickford and Walker. Good, they're probably his mates. I don't care. It's what you do on the pitch. We need to get back to this, what we're doing on the pitch. Anyway, let's move on to some stories. So De Jong's price has been set. We'll talk about that in a moment. But David De Gea, a story coming out this morning. Let me just get it up on the screen for you. Make sure you smash a like on the video and subscribe. Bottom right-hand corner, we're getting very close to 347,000. We're only about 300 away. So bottom right-hand corner to subscribe. Let's see if we can hit it today. Get involved with the United Stand. Loads of shows. Loved the Beth and Adam shows yesterday as well. The interactivity, it was great. So thanks for covering me. And we've got loads of shows over the summer, like I said. So that's not the story I wanted to put in. That's not. I've made a mistake there. We'll come back to that one in a minute. But I call that a teaser because this is the one I really want to talk about. So Manchester United are close to extending David De Gea's contract until 2025. Of course, David De Gea's contract, I think, is up next summer. I think there's an option for another year. I think. I'm not 100% sure with David De Gea. But, we're looking at a little extension. Now, some people are getting really angry about this. But actually, if his contract's up in 2023, which it is, and there's an option for another year that takes it to 2024, and we're just extending it by another year, it's not a huge commitment for Manchester United because we'd probably extend him to 2024 anyway. Another year, it puts David De Gea to his mid-30s, and it gives us and him the opportunity that, look, you are the number one goalkeeper at the moment, but if you're not the number one goalkeeper in a year's time, we've still got 2 years left on his contract to get a fee for him when he's still, 33, 34, whatever. So I don't know why people are getting the knickers in a twist about this. It's not a long-term commitment. He's already got 1 year left on his contract with the option for another year that takes him to 2024. Adding another year onto it actually does give what some people want. It's like, if we're going to replace De Gea next summer or the summer after that, we can sell him and still get good money for him because he'd still have 2 or 3 years left on his deal. It's just safeguarding De Gea's value so that we don't lose him for nothing. So I don't mind that. It certainly doesn't mean he's going to be our goalkeeper for the next 5 years like some people think. So we'll move on from that one. I'm not massively concerned about that one at all. I will go straight to this one because I wasn't going to talk about it straight away, but some people are getting very excited about Nkunku. There is a story that United are going to test the water for 60 million quid. Chelsea interested in him as well. I could see him at Chelsea. I think it'd be a good signing for Chelsea. And again, with Thomas Tuchel and his Bundesliga connections, you could see why he might go for him. I know for a fact that Ralf Rangnick really pushed Nkunku at Manchester United. We weren't even scouting him, and he was like, you need to scout him, take a look at him. Obviously, it's RB Leipzig. But the big story coming out from Germany, from the Sky Sports presenter at Plettigol on Twitter, was that he's not going to leave Leipzig this summer. So it sort of doesn't make any sense. I would love there to be something in this. It's a very early story. We'll have to just wait and see if it develops into anything more. United have been advised to go for Nkunku. Of course they have, but the reality is the strong story was that Leipzig are not going to sell, and I don't think 60 million would be enough to make Leipzig change their mind. So yeah, I think the problem with Nkunku is that Leipzig don't want to sell this summer, and if they were going to sell, then you'd be looking at probably 70, 80 million. So keep an eye on that one. It's early days. I'm not going to completely dismiss it, but it doesn't fit with what the earlier story was this week. What I would say as well is just on Lema, everyone, you know, I keep saying keep an eye on Lema, keep an eye on Lema. I'm